Okay. Arnab, I had just come into Delhi in the morning from Hyderabad, and after that I saw this happenings. It is really bad, and it is one of the worst of its type of cases where a child is molested and tried to be put to death.
We know that. Yeah.
The
So
fact
physically
remains.
assaulted, sir.
Yeah, the fact
Sexually
remains
assaulted.
that today we need to definitely talk about it in a very, very honest manner, without trying to play politics or without trying to just put the blame on somebody and trying to get out of it.
Nobody's playing politics, sir. Nobody's interested in playing politics.
We are responsible for it. And I can assure you on your channel that we will take action against the police officers who have been found guilty of declaration of the duties. We will take action against the officer who has misbehaved with a protester, whatever may be the situation.
What is action?
There.
What is action? Mr. Abid Rasool. Mr. Abid Rasool. Mr. Abid Rasool, everybody believes. No, no, everybody believes.
We have seen this type of actions in different places. So the police force needs to be put in order all over the country, and they need to understand. Yeah, let us talk. Today is not a time when we can shout at each other.
Mr. Rasool, I am not interested in shouting at anyone. If you allow me to speak, I'll speak. If you allow me to speak, Mr. Rasool, I am not interested in shouting at anyone. 1 second, Mr. Rasool.
Now I will
Mr.
tell you,
Rasool, come to the point.
Very clear that our Prime Minister is concerned about this.
I know all that. We have said all that.
President is concerned. We will see action. You will definitely see action, which is to the satisfaction of all the panelists, and it will happen. The laws have been passed, and we will take action.
It is not for our satisfaction, sir. As a woman, I'm requesting you. I want to be safe. It is not for the panel's satisfaction.
Being a representative of the party, I am equally concerned, and I am equally concerned, and I am here, come here as a common man.
It's not about the panel's satisfaction.
I am not trying to put away the blame or anything. I am equally concerned, and the girl is like my granddaughter's age,
I also
and she is
belong
of
to
the
a
same age. I
political
am
party.
equally
In
concerned
spite
about
of that, I'm requesting you.
Let the police authorities act.
So we
will definitely act, and we will see that
they acted by slapping protesters.
Mr. Rasool,
a female protester. We saw action today.
One second. Can I come in, please, Nupur and Mr. Rasool? Please allow me 1 minute, please. 1 minute. I am challenging tonight the definition of action. Suspension of a person who has slapped a common man and a woman is not action. Suspension of an SHO who has tried to bribe the father of a rape victim is not action. If that is action, we are ashamed of such action. This is inaction. It is not action. It is the opposite of action. It is an insult. It is an insult. It is not action. It is an insult to the people of this country. It is not action. It is not action. Why should people have to ask for it?
It will follow. It will be to the satisfaction of all the panelists.
Come on, Subhash. It's not. I don't want us to. You have to satisfy our panelists.
That's preliminary action.
Subhashini Ali. I want to bring in Subhashini Ali, Kirti Singh and Subhashini Ali back. This definition of action is now got to be challenged. Subhashini Ali and Kirti Singh before that. I'd like to come back to you, Kirti Singh. Okay, Subhashini Ali first, please. Yes, Subhashini.
Yes, I think it... No, suspension is no action. Suspension is no action at all. A crime has been committed in full view of everybody. The person who committed the crime should be sent to jail. The same thing about the allegation of bribery, that is also something that is there in public knowledge. There are so many kinds of action that are taken against poor people from morning till night. Nobody goes into inquiries, nobody gives them a chance. Why are the police being treated with kid gloves? I would like to say that when Justice Verma made his recommendations, he said policemen and army men who rape should be treated like everybody else. But the government and the BJP went out of their way to protect them and said the morale of the services will fall if this is accepted. This kind of mollycoddling is what is responsible for the arrogance and the criminal behavior of people who are supposed to protect people.
Mollycoddling, arrogance, these are the words now that you need to look at, Mr. Abid Rasool. If you are mollycoddling because you are arrogant, it will not be allowed.
Yeah. Arnab.
Or if somebody is arrogant because they are being mollycoddled, that will also not be allowed.
I'd like to put it
Kirti Singh. Kirti Singh wants to come in. Kirti Singh,
please. One more thing.
Yeah, I just want to again...
Kirti Singh, please.
Laws. Our party is also committed towards very stringent laws. Today on your channel, I request that all of us join together, help the government in putting forward the stringent laws, including BJP. We are ready for any type of law which the people of the country wants. It is, actually, the government is a part of the people's mandate.
Law, you have to implement the existing laws.
So whatever laws they want, whatever action they want will happen.
Please implement.
Okay, Mr. Rasool, listen to Kirti Singh.
If it is made more stricter, we will do it. There's no doubt about it. We will talk to everybody and we'll do it.
Code, because you have now this kind of inaction and inappropriate action by the police is punishable. So let us use the law against them too, like they use it against everyone else. That's number one.
Yes,
and
sure.
number two, police, let directions be issued.
We will apply the law.
To all police stations about how they should behave with women protesters. You know, EDWA has been fighting this issue from 20 years almost. When women and when one of our women leaders was, her hand was broken by the police while she was in the police station, and nothing was done at that level. And then there were rules which were brought in, and I think again we need to ask the police to send out directions and to take very strict actions if men police misbehave with ordinary protesters. So let's use at least the law. Let's implement the law. That's what I would request the central government to do in this particular case.
I don't know. I think there is.
That has already been done. All police stations. Arnab, once again. Arnab, once again, that has already been done. All police stations, once again, all police stations have already been given clear-cut guidelines on how women should be dealt with. The problem is that the police are so used to the archaic system because your laws are so archaic. And just to make a quick point, the central government has already sent the notice out to all state governments to start implementing the police reforms, but the state governments have not responded to that.
Please, Tehseen, please, Tehseen, please, not tonight. Mr. Tikku is coming in. Not tonight. Don't try and do this. It's not an NCTC argument. Mr. Tikku is rebutting you. Mr. Tikku, please.
I would like to say...
Mr. Tikku.
I think there's been a lot of debate on having laws and laws and laws. I think India is one country which already has the best of the laws. It is not just the laws, it is the implementation of the law. I think the implementing authority has completely failed our children in the country. We stand at this place where we have definitely shamed our children.
I'm talking about police reforms.
We have failed in our obligation to the children.
Yeah,
not just in Delhi. We have the best of the laws.
This is not about laws. This is because we don't care. The fact is this: that's a very poor, very poor, Mr. Tikku, very poor person's child, and that's why she was not taken to AIMS. You see, she was not given the support she was needed to be. I am asking today whether if it had been a rich person or politician or bureaucrat's child, whether they would have been taken to an MCD hospital. They wouldn't have been, and we
would have found her first.
Huh? Yes, they would have found her first, obviously, and they wouldn't have tried. They wouldn't have tried to bribe the parents. I think it's also shameful, isn't it, Shazia?
I've not taken 2 days or 3 days to find a person who's next door. Yeah. I mean, just below in another house. If they had even bothered to search the building, they would have found her.
Implemented in this country, ma'am. We need police reforms.
Oh God, please. We want the policeman sacked.
But the point is not.
Don't confuse the issue, Shazia. The question is also about this question raised by another panelist. We have two Indias. We have two Indias for the VIPs and the...
I want to say that.
Absolutely.
I don't want to... and for the Aam Aadmi. Not all of them necessarily represented by your party, Shazia. Yeah. But that's the issue.
One more thing.
That's the middle class.
Absolutely.
Shazia.
Absolutely. And they're two different worlds. And it seems that never the twain shall meet. Because there seem to be such different worlds, and the police, and it seems that Delhi works for VIPs, India works for VIPs.
Yeah.
There is a whole political class, the ruling elite, and the rest of the teeming millions who nobody cares about. It doesn't matter, whichever class,
I want to ask the former additional police commissioner.
Religion.
I want to ask the former additional police commissioner whether he on television will demand the sacking of the ACP and the required police officers, and whether he also feels that it is the SHO, and whether he also feels it's a shame that the Delhi Police Commissioner tonight has not even come out once, not as a mark of respect for this child who's fighting for her life, or sensitivity towards the family, or towards the anger of the people. Mr. Gautam Kaul, would you have done something like that? And the Delhi police says what? What is their motto? With you, for you, always.
In the very beginning of the program, you raised an issue whether are we to pay the price of being in a democracy. Now, this raises the same question in relation to your question now that you have posed. Being in a democracy, there is a set of procedure which is kept in government regarding how a misdemeanor is to be investigated. Now, as others have said, suspension is no punishment. I agree with it.
Yeah.
Suspension is no punishment, but it is the first step in the process of taking cognizance of the misdemeanor. And I think after all this excitement is over,
so
kindly give some time to the government
Mr. Kaul, Mr. Kaul, Mr. Kaul, I'm sorry. Mr. Kaul, I'm sorry. You are a very, very senior person. I have greatest regard for you, but I object to the patronizing tone that you are adopting on television tonight by calling this excitement. This is not excitement, Mr. Kaul. This is genuine anger. Don't call it excitement, Mr. Kaul. That's a standard way of looking at it. Please don't patronize us.
Okay, I'll accept your definition. I'll say it.
No, don't call this excitement. We are not excited. No, we are not excited. We're not excited that an Aam Aadmi got beaten. We are not excited that a girl got raped. We are not excited that the police is incompetent. It is a shame.
I changed my sentence. I'm changing my sentence, and I'm saying that the anger that is currently in the program,
because
a very valid anger, and once that anger subsides,
you see,
the anger has to subside at some point of time.
Why should it subside? Ask Subhashini Ali.
Why should it subside? Why should it subside?
Why should it subside? Because if you are angry all the time, you are likely to fall sick yourself.
Gautam, don't.
Subhashini Ali. Subhashini Ali is responding to Gautam.
You have to be rational.
When
you are an administrator, you have to be rational. Because you are answerable to the courts of law.
You can suspend a person and send him to jail. You can suspend a policeman and send him to jail. There is no law against it.
No, it is not given. It is not given like that. You don't suspend a person and send him to jail. You suspend a person and send him to the line if he is a police officer.
You see that the problem is
you can send him to jail.
You give me a law.
You can send him to jail because he slapped someone. He slapped a woman in public.
The new law that has been approved by the president. Please look at it.
He slapped a woman in public.
That is, yes.
Under which, if a police doesn't follow directions,
then you have to register the case.
Does not register.
Then you have to register the case.
Mr. Gautam Kaul, can I say one thing to you?
Not enough to send a person to the jail.
Mr. Kaul, 1 minute. Mr. Kaul, for a very long time.
So, you know,
for a very long time.
One sentence.
For a very long time. Okay, Shazia wants to say something. Go on, Shazia. Shazia, briefly, please. I'm running short of time.
I also want to ask as to why the DCP, I was listening to the press conference, I couldn't hear the most of it. I want to know, why did the DCP take the girl's name, Gudia? You're not supposed to take a minor victim, or any victim or survivor's name.
I don't know if that is the name or if it was just a... I don't know if it is a name or it is just a phrase which... The question here is this, and I want to say this with greatest sincerity to Abid Rasool, Tehseen Poonawalla and Mr. Kaul. Mr. Kaul, though, is not supporting this, but Mr. Kaul is representing a voice of the establishment, that Mr. Kaul, what is happening is for a very, very long time, and this is my humble observation, you know, people who have ruled, policemen, bureaucrats and politicians, they feel we will confuse and confound the people of this country in procedure. We will confuse them so much that if you ask them, they'll say, this procedure, tell me the rule, tell me the book, which page, where is it, show me the precedent. So even if it goes against the principles of common sense and justice, procedure is thrown back at the people of this country. And Mr. Kaul, what you're seeing tonight is the entire nation which is saying enough procedure, we want justice. And all that people want the police to do is follow dharma, not lecture at the people. Follow their dharma. That girl should not have gone through this. I'm running short of time. I thank you very much for joining me on this debate on the News Hour tonight.